Hello Commanders, welcome back to another Elite Dangerous news video. Newsletter 87 has been released and it is all about stories and community goals. And when we are talking about stories, we practically mean the way that Frontier is using to expand and present us the lore of Elite Universe. These stories can be divided in major events that have to do mostly with one of the major factions such as the Empire or the Federation, and we have already seen some of the stories like the assassination of the Emperor and some not so big events that are mostly local, and their goal is to fill in the gaps. And like we have mentioned before, Frontier is also trying to promote stories made by players in order to enrich the lore of the game. One way that the developers have decided to support and promote these stories is by adding different community goals in the game. Players will be presented with these community goals and they will be given the option to choose one of these, choose which one they want to fulfill, which goal they want to fulfill. And depending on the goal and the community goal that is successful, the story will unfold in a different way. This gives the players the option to choose where they are going next and what kind of path they are going to take in the story. In order to help players become more aware of the community goals that are currently live, and of course what they have to do, where they have to go, and help them achieve these goals, Frontier has released a new series of blog posts on their community site, and this is very helpful, and I'm really happy about this new blog series, because on the Galnet News at the moment it's a bit difficult to realize which story is about a community goal. It's very easy to lose the community goals. So I hope this new blog series will be very helpful for all of you and will make it a lot easier to discover community goals. But that is not all. The CQC update will bring some very interesting changes on the stories and the way they unfold. For example, there will be certain items placed at certain locations that you will have to search and find them in order to discover what is hidden behind any given story. This is excellent because it gives the developers the opportunity to create treasure hunts and very interesting events in the game. What is most interesting is the fact that there will be items out there in deep space and players will have to get close to them in order to discover them. They won't appear when you enter a system. This will give a lot more incentives to players to leave inhabited space behind them and go out there, explore and discover all these new cool items. What do you think of all these changes? Are you happy with the way community goals are evolving? Are you happy with the way Frontier wants to present us with the lore of the game? I'm very happy with the items that will be out there hidden and that we will have to go out there exploring in order to find them. I think this will be a very nice addition to the game and it will make exploration a lot more interesting. Something else worth mentioning is the competition for a paint job. You can design a paint job for a Cobra, a Vulture or an Anaconda, or for all three of them and submit it to the competition. You don't have much time left until the end of the month. I'm really happy for this competition because it seems that we are finally gonna get a good paint job, a nice paint job for our Anaconda. And finally, some news about the CQC update. We are getting the beta very soon, 2 weeks from now, if everything is it's going to be okay, if there won't be any problem. In 2 weeks from now we will have access to the beta of the CQC. There's only one thing that bothers me, and this is the fact that we have absolutely no info about the ships that will be added in the game. We do know that there will be a couple of variants of the Federal dropship, but we don't really know anything about them, and of course the Imperial Eagle. It would be nice to have more info on these new ships, but either way, in 2 weeks we are going to find out, and also we are going to find out if the CQC is indeed as fun as Frontier wants to present it. Thank you very much for joining me watching this video. I'm Squid of Love, fly safe Commanders, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged. Cabin pressure alert.